ready for the restart. One caution flag, the competition yellow. Landon Castle was the race leader, but he had to pit with some difficulty on the left front. He's still on the lead lap now. J.J. Yaley got the free pass. Here they come to the widest front straightaway in NASCAR. Into the restart zone and back under green.
On it, stop behind. Middle's closed.
Ryan Blaney this time going to be the one to take advantage of that draft down the front straightaway.
Much better restart for Blaney this time.
Not a great restart for Kyle Busch there on the outside.
Back and way up. Kyle in 12th, restarted 10th.
There's a guy sitting in the catbird seat. I mean, a 4-car with 4 tires.
Three wide. Too wide was 22 outside. He got the momentum to clear up behind him. Phoenix clear up.
So that two-stop strategy for Harvick was a net gain of 2 positions. He came in 11th. He's now 9th.
Yeah, Mike, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you, but an even bigger net gain because he's going to drive by a lot of these guys that took 2 tires.
He restarted 9th, I should have said. He's up to 6th. He's coming.
Yeah, those 2 tires made it look like that he didn't, that wasn't a great plan, but it really and truly is it's going to work out perfect for Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, absolutely. William Byron, the 24, took 4 tires. The 20 of Eric Jones, who didn't have a great restart, but he also has 4 tires.
A little busy off turn 1 there.
Got to make hay while you can. Big run coming. You get the 4 pushing the 22, the 22 pushing the 24. All trying to get to the rear bumper of Suarez.
The pushing's all right as long as push doesn't come to shove. It works pretty good.
These 2 tires working good out there in front for the 42 of Larson with clean air. And not to mention Unit in this big mess happening back here on the right of our screen.
Yeah, I think with this aero package, engine package, being out front, clean air, running your own line, doing your own thing, that'll be a big advantage.
Chase Elliott's visor cam on the right. He's locked in a battle. Back in 19th place.
Whoa. Pretty loose over that bump as he's trying to pass the 6 of Newman.
Yeah, that's what Newman said. He's pretty loose over that bump.
Just an occasional drop or 2 on the lens of our roof cams. One dark cloud floating past. No problems. Kyle Busch rebounded. He went from 10th to 12th on the break, and now has climbed back up to 8th place.
I was going to say, Mike, we watched during practice and even qualifying. Some of the guys were able to go over the tunnel turn and not lift. Seem to be able to get across there wide open. I don't believe they're doing that today. I believe they're having to get out of the throttle a little bit, and that's what's causing the separation. Because this engine package just doesn't have the recovery time that if you had 750 horsepower. Here you get out of the gas, you pay the price.
See Keselowski inching closer and closer to the rear bumper of the 42, Kyle Larson. But like you said, Darrell, through this tunnel turn, he's got to back off a little bit. And maybe the 42 doesn't in clean air, but that car trailing, no doubt he cannot run wide open.
Vince?
It's interesting with these long straightaways, you'd think these cars would really suck up. Keselowski made the comment in practice, and he just made it again to his crew chief, Paul Wolf. It's amazing how little draft he feels. He doesn't feel like the car is sucking up in the draft at all when he's behind someone like you think it might.
Yeah, Vince, it looks to me like you need a partner to make that happen. You need 2 or 3 cars behind you to help take the air off your spoiler and give you that push to be able to take advantage of the draft of the car in front of you.
3rd place battle. For more Daniel Suarez, here's Matt.
And Jeff, think back before you won your first race. There were places that you went to and you had good success the previous visit. That's where Daniel Suarez nearly walked away with a win here. Last July, finishing 2nd. He says the car just kept getting freer and freer during that first run, especially on landing. Slight air pressure change. Right sides help keep him track position up front.
Yeah, man, he's got track position, and those right side tires might tighten the car.
Turn 3, car in the wall. It is Austin Dillon.
I think
there were a pack of cars all but touching, coming single file into that corner, and then they went double file, and this was the result.
Yeah, they got all wadded up over the tunnel, Mike, and they were just all over the top of each other as they got down there to turn 3, and the 3 car paid the price.
Jimmy Johnson and Paul Menard appear to have been involved in this one. Here's a look at it. Johnson in the 48.
Oh, you can see the 3 of Austin Dillon tries to thread the needle and go to the bottom. He sees an opportunity, but Paul Menard, I think he was just too close, and they just made contact and put the 3 up into the wall. I think this is going to be something we see more and more of, especially after a restart. Like you said, Daryl, they're going to get sort of bottled up coming out of the tunnel turn, and that's going to create some opportunities.
We're going to ride with Denny Hamlin. I'm not seeing contact prior to Dillon getting on the brake hard and the car shooting up to the wall.
I think it was definitely a little contact right there at the end.
A little kiss.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little loose before that happened. Yeah,
He gets a little kiss right here.
Yeah, he started to go a little sideways and didn't take much. He saved the car. Unfortunately, the wall came up before he could save it.
Let's put those walls so close to the track.
I always wish they were about another 20, 30 feet.
Or maybe in Scranton.
Yeah.
Second caution of the day, lap 30. Hard hit for Austin Dillon. All right, here's another look. Dillon closing fast on Johnson.
Just
stabs the brake, and right there.
I just don't know if there's much that the 21 of Paul Menard could do there.
Nope. Well, here's what Paul Menard had to say.